गुड मॉर्निंग। आज हम लोग अपने राइटिंग वाले सेक्शन बी जो है हमारा राइटिंग, उसका लास्ट पार्ट पढ़ने जा रहे हैं। वो है स्पीच। राइटिंग का लास्ट हिस्सा है ये, स्पीच। बोल करके किसी बात को बताना। हम लोग हमारे स्कूल के कार्यक्रम वगैरह में जब खड़े होते हैं बोलने के लिए, भाषण देते हैं, तो वो स्पीच कहलाती है। अब स्पीच का भी उतना महत्व है जितना हमारे राइटिंग का महत्व है। स्पीच भी बहुत अच्छी भाषा होती है। ये भी एक प्रकार का कंपोजिशन ही होता है, लेखन कार्य जैसा होता है। उसके अंदर भी अपने पास लिखा हुआ मैटर बहुत ही संतुलित भाषा के अंदर होना चाहिए। ये हमारा राइटिंग का चौथा भाग है और इस प्रकार से ये हमारा 25 नंबर कवर करने वाला हिस्सा पूरा हो जाएगा। राइटिंग के 4 भाग डिवाइड करेंगे थे। नंबर 1 के अंदर था पोस्टर, एडवर्टाइजमेंट, नोटिस, अगेंस्ट और इन फेवर आर्गुमेंट, एक्सेप्टिंग एंड डिक्लाइनिंग इन्विटेशन। ये नंबर 1 था। नंबर 2 था रिपोर्ट्स, 1 और 2। नंबर 3 लेटर्स। नंबर 4 ये जो हम पढ़ने जा रहे हैं आज, ये है कंपोजिशन। इस कंपोजिशन के अंदर पहले आर्टिकल है, आर्टिकल के बाद लास्ट पार्ट इसका स्पीच है। तो ये सब मिला करके 7 नंबर का है ये कंपोजिशन वाला पार्ट भी। ऐसे 25 मार्क्स का डिवीजन है ये सेक्शन बी में। सेक्शन ए जो रीडिंग का है वो 15 मार्क्स का है, 15 मार्क्स का, वो हम बाद में पढ़ेंगे। रीडिंग के अंदर पैसेजेस वगैरह होते हैं, फैक्चुअल पैसेजेस, डिस्कर्सिव पैसेजेस, लिटरेरी पैसेजेस वगैरह। उन पैसेजेस के अंदर से हमें कॉम्प्रिहेंशन क्वेश्चंस के आंसर देने होते हैं, वोकैबुलरी पर डिपेंड वगैरह, और एक नोट मेकिंग फॉर्मेशन होती है, नोट मेकिंग। ये मिला करके 15 नंबर का होता है। 9 नंबर का क्वेश्चन आंसर होता है, 6 नंबर का नोट मेकिंग और एब्स्ट्रैक्शन होता है। उसमें हमें उसका टाइटल देना होता है पैसेज का। वो रीडिंग वाला सेक्शन है जिसको हमने अभी छोड़ा है। तो आज हम ये राइटिंग का जो मेन सेक्शन है उसका आखिरी पार्ट पढ़ने जा रहे हैं, स्पीच। स्पीच क्या होती है? भाषण शैली। हम अपनी बात को कितना वजनदार तरीके से सामने बैठी हुई ऑडियंस, जो श्रोतागण है, उनको बता सकते हैं। ये हमारी विधा है, सामने लिखा हुआ है। विद्यार्थियों को 100 शब्दों में स्पीच लिखनी होती है। ये हमारे कोर्स का पार्ट है एग्जाम का। स्पीच की लैंग्वेज सरल, सुबोध, प्रभावशाली। स्पीच का प्रस्तुतिकरण आकर्षक, प्रभावी, इम्प्रेसिव होना चाहिए। स्पीच में फैक्ट्स और डाटा आवश्यक है। उसी के आधार पर हम उसको ताकतवर बना सकते हैं, प्रामाणिक बना सकते हैं। स्पीच में कंपैरिजन एंड कंट्रास्ट भी करना चाहिए, तुलनात्मक अध्ययन होना चाहिए हमारा। हम किसी बात को अच्छा प्रूव करने के लिए दूसरी बात के अंदर कुछ कमियां ढूंढेंगे, कंट्रास्ट करेंगे उससे। स्पीच का फॉर्मेट दे रखा है, सबसे ऊपर टाइटल होता है, फिर फॉर्मल एड्रेस। यहाँ एड्रेस का मतलब पते से नहीं है, एड्रेस का मतलब संबोधन से। हम जिस माँ सामने जो बैठा हुआ है, जो ऑडियंस बैठी है, उसको हम संबोधित करेंगे। रेस्पेक्टेड प्रेसिडेंट सर, ऑनरेबल प्रेसिडेंट, ऑनरेबल चीफ गेस्ट, रेस्पेक्टेड टीचर्स। इस प्रकार से जो हम सम्मान से किसी आदमी को संबोधित करते हैं, दैट इज कॉल्ड फॉर्मल एड्रेस। देन थैंक्स फॉर इन्विटेशन, उसको धन्यवाद देंगे हम कि मुझे यहाँ बुलाया, धन्यवाद देंगे इन्विटेशन के लिए। फिर इम्प्रेसिव इंट्रोडक्शन, गिव इम्प्रेसिव इंट्रोडक्शन ऑफ द टॉपिक, of the subject on which you are going to give the lecture. फिर announcement of the topic, you announce the topics, announce the name of the topic or the content of the topic very um, impressively. Then development 2 and conclusion. दो जगह हम उसको दो प्रकार से उसको हम प्रभावशाली तरीके से अपनी बात को बढ़ा के कहेंगे। 2 पैराग्राफ्स में कहेंगे उसको हम लोग, 2 भाग में उसको बांट के कहेंगे, और लास्ट में कंक्लूड करेंगे कि मेरे कहने का तात्पर्य यह था, या दिस वाज माय मैसेज, व्हाट आई वांटेड टू से एंड व्हाट आई हैव टोल्ड, व्हाट आई हैव स्पोकन हियर in my speech. And then thanks, formal thanks. Thank you very much for listening to me carefully and giving me honor to listen. टाइटल स्पीच का शीर्षक लिखना है इसे, ये वापस इसकी हिंदी कर रखिए। ये डिस्क्रिप्टिव स्पीचेस बेस्ड ऑन विजुअल इनपुट, ये भी दो तरीके से हमारे एग्जाम में आती है। एक आती है विजुअल इनपुट, कोई चित्र सामने दिया हुआ रहेगा, उसको देख करके हमें उसका मैटर बनाना है और उस पर लेक्चर बोलना है। What's here? Look at the following visual input and using it, prepare a speech in 100 words. What the subject? Mobile handsets to students. If you give mobile handsets to students, if you are using mobile handset, what is it? A boon or a ban? Is it good for the students or a curse, a bad thing on their part? Harms of using a handset, mobile handset. So what do you say about it? See, the mobile set is here, a picture is before you, photo is before you. Making answer, how will you write this lecture, this speech? Mobile handsets to students. Write in bold tab letters, a boon or a ban. बून वरदान, बैन इस पर रोक लगना चाहिए, या ये कोई बुराई चीज है, बुरी चीज है, कर्स है, श्राप है, या हानिकारक चीज है। एड्रेस, फॉर्मल एड्रेस, एड्रेसिंग मैंने बताया, एड्रेस में पता नहीं बल्कि संबोधन। कैसे बोलेंगे हम? ऑनरेबल पैनल ऑफ जजेस। एक्चुअली जब कोई कार्यक्रम कंपटीशन के रूप में होता है, कोई भी लिटरेरी प्रोग्राम या speech वगैरह, और if there is competition, then judges are there. Judges are to judge your performance and your speech and your quality, and thereafter you are given prizes, prizes regarding your according to your performances. So you have to address the judges, and judges are always honorable because they have power to judge anything. Honorable panel of judges, you are addressing other distinguished guests and dear audience. This is the way of addressing. You tell yourselves, I, Rani Kumari of class 12th. Yourself. I, Rani Kumari of class 12th of Vanasthali Vidyapeeth, Nivai Tonk, a very renowned educational institution of India, and we are lucky, we are honored that it is in Rajasthan, near Jaipur in district Tonk. Many high level personalities have come out of this Vanasthali Vidyapeeth, and a very rare uh, chances of admission are there. We also have some girls from Pratapgarh. It is only for girls. Vanasthali Vidyapeeth is for girls only. So my acquaintee family has also sent their daughter there, Vanasthali Vidyapeeth. So this girl is giving a speech, and she is a student of class 12th of Vanasthali Vidyapeeth, Nivai Tok. Stand to speak on mobile handsets to students, a boon or a ban. एक वरदान है या नुकसानदायक शाप है। A mobile handset always keeps the students in touch with their parents. Beneficial point. If a child, if a student has mobile handset, he can keep himself in touch with his parents if he is outside studying, teachers, relatives, friends and others. इन सभी के टच में रहता है वो, and they can know about him, about his position, about his health, about his study also. Students can send and receive their messages through a handset. What the use of, what the purpose? We can send messages and receive messages from parents and other relatives. By 3G mobile phones, they can use the facility of video conferencing. Actually, this is old model 3G. Nowadays, we are using 4G, and even China has prepared 5G. So 3G मोबाइल फ़ोन जो है वो उस पर क्या फैसिलिटी होती है वीडियो कॉन्फ्रेंसिंग एंड यू नो वीडियो कॉन्फ्रेंसिंग what is video conferencing, what are the benefits of video conferencing, what are the uses of video conferencing. You can see face to face your near and dear, your family and your friends. By internet connection, students can see their results or do counseling and so on. These are plus points, these are benefits of using a handset. Okay, then again, a mobile handset can be a ban also, it can be harmful also, because number one, its rays can cause diseases. Using frequently, if we use it for a long time, regularly touching our ears and before our eyes all the time in dark and day, in days and night, so it can cause diseases also. Students' attention is diverted. The second harm. First harm is regarding your physical health. Second harm is regarding your mental health, diverted. Your attention is diverted, your study is hampered. Thus, it is both banful and gainful, but more depends on the user. It's up to the user, it's up to the students how they use it and be careful about it. No, thank you. Stops the speech. Very concise, very impressive, very short and summarized and giving all the information regarding a mobile handset. Okay, you just note down in your notebook and try to understand and learn and copy it once or two. Come to the second visual. Look at the following visual input and using it prepare a speech in 100 words. Zoos are the prisons for animals. Zoos are the prisons for animals. You can see two pictures here, two animals. One bird is lying either dead or in a very bad condition. Possibly she is very weak and unable to walk, or I hope it's dead. In another picture, there is a lion, the king of the forest, sitting like an ill man, like a poor man behind the bars. He can't come out, he can't move frequently, he can't move freely. So it's like a prison. You know, he was the king of the jungle earlier. Now he is a slave behind the bars. So these pictures show us the bad condition, plight of the animals. Zoos are the prisons for animals. Respected judges and panel of the panel, vulnerable teachers, and endearing schoolmates. This is a good address. पूजनीय सम्माननीय venerable respected judges, I Vinita Rani of class 12th of government senior secondary school Sanganer Jaipur, now a student from another school, stand to speak on zoos are the prisons for animals. What's the topic? Zoos are the prisons for animals. When lions, tigers, bears, etc. take an unceasing rounds, they take rounds and rounds and rounds in the cages, enclosures. You must have seen in Udaipur, it was in Gulab Bagh, and nowadays they are in another place. So when we see tigers, bears taking unceasing rounds in their enclosures, इधर से उधर घूम रहे हैं बेचारे बंधे हुए, or when they roar or growl ferociously, दहाड़ मारते हैं, but it is their painful growl, painful voice, roar. What does it show then? Obviously, it shows their anger against their imprisonment, because they are imprisoned. They are in a prison, they are in an enclosure, so they are loudly roaring and growling, unable to come out of that enclosure. That shows and creates pity about them. Monkeys chatter and fighting and to bleed one another, or to bite and to attack suddenly to inattentive spectators, are also expression of their ire against this imprisonment. Thus, zoos are the prisons for animals. By watching their expressions, by seeing their plight, by seeing their bad condition, moving here and there like prisoners, monkeys and other animals, they fight with each other and they bleed sometimes. So see the pitiable condition. That shows that they are not happy in this imprisonment. Thus, zoos are the prisons for animals. Stops the speech. Come one more visual is here. It is very well known to the students who have studied about Chittor. You can see this picture, photo, and a great woman is standing before us, and her dead son is there. Look at the following visual. Write a speech, 100 words on lessons from Panadhai, the great woman Panadhai, our glorious personality of Chittor, and this Banbir, the cruel person, the cruel killer of Chandan. This boy is Chandan, Panna's son, Chandan. He was Chandan. He killed him. Panna put Chandan in place of Uday Singh to save the prince. This is the picture. Lessons from Pannadhai. Good morning, everybody. This she is addressing. I, Usha Rani, the student of class 12th of Saraswati Senior Secondary School, Raja Park, Jaipur, stand before you to speak on lessons from Pannadhai. A lecture from Pannadhai speech. Pannadhai was an unmatchable patriot of the princely state of Mewar. Unmatchable patriot. राष्ट्रभक्त थी वो, अपने राज्य के प्रति भक्त थी. ऑफ द देन प्रिंसली स्टेट, उस समय की, द देन ऑफ दैट टाइम princely state of Mewar. She was a responsible guardian of Uday Singh, nurse of Uday Singh, a great woman who sacrificed her son. She sacrificed her own small son, young son. His name was Chandan, to save Uday Singh, the small child successor. Why did she save him? Because he was the successor of the state, throne of Mewar. सक्सेसर टू द थ्रोन ऑफ मेवाड़, मेवाड़ की गद्दी का उत्तराधिकारी था वो, उत्तराधिकारी, चाइल्ड सक्सेसर, सक्सेसर, शी सेव्ड द सक्सेसर। द officiating king Banvir wanted to kill Uday Singh. From Pannadhai we can draw lessons of patriotism, resolution, devotion, loyalty, honesty, dedication, keeping words or fulfilling promise. She had promised Uday Singh's mother to save him. Compassion, human attitude, what is not there? Everything is there in her personality. Boldness, she is so bold that she watched killing her son. Banvir killed her son before her eyes. She was standing there, unmoved. So bravely she faced that horrible scene. And finally, of reaching the goal. Ultimately, she had sent Uday Singh previously to a safer place, and immediately, as soon as she got her son killed, she went there for the safety of Uday Singh. Thus, lessons are numerous. बहुत सारे इससे हमें लेसन मिलते हैं. Thank you. Panadhai is the numberless, limitless, numberless lessons we get from her. A full personality. How many qualities are there? Just say qualities. Everything is shows. Everything shows her personality. Panadhai, and she has become the world's most famous woman, most great woman, greatest personality, one of the greatest personalities of the world. Okay, and thank you. One more visual is there about importance of newspaper. You can tell many things about it. Argumentative speech based on visual input. This is importance of forest. It's a very important subject. You can write, you can give a good speech on it. So importance of forest, we can read this speech. Good morning, everybody. You see, very thatched, dark, dense forest is before us. We can write many things on it. Today I am to express my views on importance of forest. Importance of forest. Title लगाएंगे ऊपर. Good morning, everybody. Today I am to express my views on importance of forest. Forests are exceptionally important, very much important, exceptionally, for human beings, birds, beasts, insects, and to the earth and the earth itself. We save earth through forest. We stop erosion, we stop cutting precious soil through forests, and stop floods also, saving water, in the ground groundwater level. All these benefits we can give to the earth through forests. Forests give oxygen, very important to human beings. Green trees, they are the oxygen factories. They provide raw material for our factories, wood, medicine, leaves, many things. They cause invaluable rain. Only due to forest we get rain. If the land is bare, completely bare, without forest, no clouds will stop there to give you rain. They help in maintaining environmental balance, oxygen and carbon dioxide, temperature, moisture, wind, Forests stop heavy winds also. Cyclones also, they stop cyclones and winds also. They stop heavy rains, flood also. So making a good balance. They provide fuel to the poor. Many people still use their fuel as a wood, firewood from forests. Alluring articles of furniture, precious furniture material, precious wood, furniture wood, timber is got from forests, and we get very alluring articles, beautiful articles of furniture. Beautiful furniture we made out of the wood, the made from the forest wood. They provide shelter and food to birds, bees, and insects. Great shelter for them. Trees are great shelter for these living beings. Books, stop. I couldn't have one more, but books and papers, medicines, newspaper, and these things are also produced from wood. Wood, paper, newspapers, paper. Paper is made from wood, and we get our books also on those papers. So there are many things we get from forest. So you can write much more about the importance of forest. Okay, we stop here today, and this is the last part of our writing section. Then we will proceed towards the textbook again. Possibly this rainbow will continue from the fifth chapter, and you also can suggest me if you like to read the another book. You have two textbooks. One is rainbow. Uh, it is it will give you 25 marks. It covers 25 marks, rainbow. And the next supplementary book is panorama. It covers 15 marks only. So I will give more weightage to your rainbow. We must complete rainbow first. So from tomorrow onwards, we are going to study rainbow's next chapter, that is fifth chapter. Okay. Till then, good luck. Have take care of yourselves and read these things given to you. Writing practice, do good practice of writing, because that covers 25 marks. Your vocabulary should be very good, your composition should be very good, so you must have knowledge of making good sentences. For that, you must learn tense chart and forming good sentences, writing good composition. I hope you will do, and show it to me in your notebooks, everything you have done. Okay, good luck.